On a hot July morning in 1518, a woman named Frau Troffea stepped into a street in Strasbourg and began to dance. There was no music. Her face showed no joy. She danced until she collapsed from exhaustion. Then she stood up and kept dancing. She did not stop for 6 days. Within a week, 34 people had joined her. Within a month, around 400. And then they started dying. Stay to the end, because the city's response made everything so much worse, and the leading explanation today is stranger than any legend. To understand the dancing plague, you need to feel what 1518 was like for ordinary people in Alsace. It was hell. Bread prices had exploded after years of ruined harvests. Smallpox and syphilis stalked the streets. Orphans and beggars filled the city. People were selling their homes to eat. And in that world, everyone believed in curses. There was even a specific one. Saint Vitus, it was said, could punish sinners by forcing them to dance. Keep that detail. It is about to matter. As the dancers multiplied, the city council consulted physicians. Their diagnosis, hot blood. The cure, they declared, was not rest. The afflicted needed to dance the fever out. So the authorities did something almost unbelievable. They built stages. They hired professional musicians. They cleared guild halls and a grain market to give the dancers room, and paid strong men to hold the exhausted upright and keep them moving. It was gasoline on a fire. Surrounded by drums and pipes, the plague exploded through the city. Chroniclers wrote that at its peak, the dancing was killing up to 15 people a day. Heat stroke, heart failure, sheer exhaustion. Witnesses described the dancers' eyes as glassy and unseeing, their faces twisted in pain. They screamed for help while their legs refused to stop. Some begged bystanders to bind their feet. These were not rebels or performers. They were bakers, mothers, laborers, dancing in agony against their own will, in shoes soaked with blood. Whatever this was, it had switched off something deep in their minds. By late summer, the council reversed everything. Dancing was banned. The remaining dancers were loaded into wagons and taken to the mountain shrine of, yes, Saint Vitus. They were given red shoes and led around a wooden statue. And slowly, the plague faded away. 5 centuries later, what do we actually know? The first suspect is ergot, a fungus that grows on damp rye and produces compounds related to LSD. It was in the bread supply that year, possibly. But ergot poisoning has a problem. It cuts off blood flow and causes convulsions. Its victims can barely walk, let alone dance for days. Most historians have ruled it out. The leading theory is darker in its way. Mass psychogenic illness. A whole population, crushed by famine and terror, primed by the Saint Vitus curse legend, tipping into a shared dissociative trance. A nightmare that spread from mind to mind, like a virus made of belief. The stages and musicians, which turned the affliction into a public spectacle, were exactly how you accelerated. Here is the detail that keeps historians up at night. Strasbourg was not unique. At least 10 dancing epidemics are recorded along the Rhine and Moselle between 1374 and 1518. The outbreak of 1374 was even larger, sweeping through dozens of towns after catastrophic floods. Thousands danced in the streets of Aachen, Cologne, and Liege, screaming of visions. And in southern Italy, a slower cousin called tarantism, blamed on spider bites, kept whole villages dancing summer after summer for 300 years. Every outbreak follows the same recipe. A population under unbearable stress. A shared belief that explains the affliction. And a trigger. The belief changes with the century. The recipe does not, and the phenomenon never fully died. In 1962, a laughter epidemic in Tanganyika closed schools for months. Modern outbreaks of unexplained twitching and fainting still sweep through schools and factories under extreme stress. The container changes. The human mind does not. Frau Troffea's first steps show us something uncomfortable. Under enough fear, enough despair, enough belief, the human mind can seize control of the body and refuse to give it back. Not in legend. In documented, witnessed history. If unsolved history is your thing, subscribe. Some of the strangest stories ever recorded are true, and I am telling them one by one.